Our focus is trying to make sure the 10.8 million spectators who are coming to the Games come and have a fantastic time and are safe and secure while they're here.
Hi, this is 1121. I'm in Charlie Whiskey 9. Can you send us the last I grade call, the unattended box, please?
Over the past 3 days, at least 4,000 people have been taking part in the last and biggest security exercise ahead of the 2012 Games. As the build-up to the Olympics continues, London's security has been one of the most talked about issues by Chinese microbloggers, all too mindful of the terrorist attack 7 years ago and the recent riots. China Daily's Cecily Liu went down to Scotland Yard to speak to Chris Allison, the National Olympic Security Coordinator from the Metropolitan Police, and started by asking him how his team has been preparing for the big event, now just 3 months away.
We've been working very closely with colleagues up and down the country. The Olympics is not just about London. While there's 70% taking place here, there's 30% taking place in other police force areas up and down the country. So we've been working very closely to ensure that wherever you go, the policing operation looks the same. Working closely to ensure that we've got the right officers with the right skills there to ensure that the 10.8 million visitors who will be coming or the spectators who will be going to the venues actually can do so and be safe and secure and have a really, really good time.
Around 12,000 officers will be involved on peak days during the Games across 11 local police forces, and all controlled by a single coordination hub, the National Olympic Coordination Centre, on the 12th floor of the Metropolitan Police headquarters. Over the past 2 years, there's been a series of exercises designed to test the effectiveness of the strategy.
Well, we've done a whole load of testing and exercising. Major part of the programme is that testing and exercising. Command post exercises, which is where you get all the people from the various command centres, the coordination centres working together. We've also done some live exercises. So back in February there was a live ex, which involved us testing from the ground the response to an incident on the tube system, all the way through to the information flows going up to government. So it's part of an ongoing testing and exercising programme, which started about 2.5 years ago, and will go all the way through to Games time.
The British intelligence agency, MI5, have put an Al-Qaeda attack at the top of their list of potential threats to the Olympics, but now have significantly better resources than they did in 2005, when London was last targeted, in what is now known as the 7/7 bombings. Chris Allison is mindful of both a terrorist plot as well as a potential for a rerun of the riots seen in London the year before.
Well, sadly, we've had to deal with the threat from international terrorism for many, many years. Our planning assumption for the Games has been that the threat level from terrorism will be severe. So what we've ensured that for all the venues, for all the live sites, we're putting in place the appropriate security measures. That's an island-side principle, building in the security measures in the first place, searching everything that goes into the venue and searching everybody who goes into the venue. And then it's layers of security on the outside, police officers providing patrolling and reassurance. What we saw last summer was something that was completely unprecedented. I've been involved in public order policing for 28 years as a police officer in London, and I have never seen anything like I saw last summer. Spontaneous disorder breaking out in large parts of the city, all at the same time in many, many locations. Very different this year, and I sincerely hope that everything that we've put in place, not just ourselves but across government, will lessen the chance of this happening again. Significant sentences have been given to those who are involved in the disorder. Communities have come out and said how disgraceful it was, and the media and government equally have said, we shouldn't see a repeat. That said, what we will have in London is a significant policing operation, which we didn't have last summer because we didn't anticipate what occurred last summer. This summer, massive command structure in place, a large amount of resource, some 9,500 officers on peak days just doing the Olympic operation. That's on top of the officers who are policing the rest of London.
Before leaving, Cecily put one last question to the man charged with keeping everyone safe during the Summer Olympics. What is your advice to anyone thinking of visiting London during the Games?
The first bit of advice I'll give is come and have a really good time. London is a fantastic city. It will be a fantastic city in Games time this summer. Come and really enjoy yourself while you're here and get to see all the sights, get to see all the Olympic additionality that's going to be here. But while you're here, just be sensible. Plan your routes, know the transport system that you're going to use, plan how you're going to get to and from where you're going to go. Think about the personal property you carry with you, and in the event of you seeing anything, just let a police officer know. We'd far rather be told of lots of things than people not tell us things which we should know about. Most important thing is have a really good time, because London is a great place.
This is DJ Clark in London, UK for China Daily.